When you think of Bosnia and Herzegovina, you probably think of history books and wars. But what if I told you this tiny Balkan nation is hiding the world's biggest pyramid? Or that it's home to a literal rainforest where humans can barely set foot? We're going deep into the heart of the Balkans to uncover the most insane weight that actually exists. Facts about Bosnia that 99% of people have never heard of. Let's go. First up, we're going to Visoko. See this hill? It's perfectly symmetrical. Local researcher Samir Osmanagic claims this is the Pyramid of the Sun, and at 220 meters, it would make the Great Pyramid of Giza look like a Lego set. Scientists call it a cruel hoax and say it's just a natural hill. But thousands of tourists and even tennis star Novak Djokovic swear by the healing energy of the tunnels underneath, whether it's an ancient civilization or just a very lucky geological accident. It's a massive rabbit hole you have to see to believe. Think rainforests are only in the Amazon? Nope. Bosnia has Perućica, one of the last remaining primeval forests in Europe. It's so thick and protected that you aren't even allowed to enter without a licensed guide. Some trees are over 300 years old, and it houses the 75-meter-high Skakavac waterfall. It's basically a living time capsule from 20,000 years ago. Here's one for the history buffs. You'd think London or Paris would be the first to have a full-time electric tram system, right? Wrong. Sarajevo had a functioning electric tram way back in 1895. The Austro-Hungarians basically used the city as a test lab for technology before they brought it to Vienna. So while the rest of Europe was still using horse carriages, Sarajevo was living in the future. In Bosnia, coffee isn't a drink, it's a personality trait. But whatever you do, don't call it Turkish coffee. In Bosnia, the water is boiled first, then the coffee is added. And there's a ritual. You take a sugar cube, dip it in the coffee, bite a piece off, and then take a sip. If you stir it and ruin the foam, you might just get kicked out of the cafe. Okay, not really, but the locals will judge you. Wartës stani. Bosnia has one of the weirdest borders in the world. It's almost entirely landlocked, except for a tiny 20-kilometer strip of coastline called Neum. This tiny piece of land literally splits Croatia in two. For years, if you wanted to drive from one part of Croatia to the other, you had to cross two international borders just to bypass this 12-mile Bosnian corridor. Deep in the Vjetrenica cave, there are creatures found nowhere else on Earth. We're talking about the human fish, Olm, and the world's only subterranean tube worm. It is the most biodiverse cave in the world. Scientists are constantly finding living fossils here, species that went extinct everywhere else on the planet millions of years ago, but are still chilling in Bosnian caves. Scattered in the forests of Zavadovici are these massive, perfectly spherical stone balls. Some weigh over 30 tons. Are they man-made, aliens, or just a rare natural phenomenon called concretion? Nobody knows for sure, but they look like Indiana Jones is about to come sprinting around the corner. From pyramids to rainforests and the world's most intense coffee culture, Bosnia is a place where the unexpected is just a normal Tuesday. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Drop a comment below, and if you think this was weird, wait until you hear about the country that has 3 presidents at the same time. But that's a story for the next video. See ya!